Welcome in, guys. Happy Friday and Black Friday for those of us who are celebrating. Happy belated Turkey Day. Hope you guys had a wonderful week so far. Thanks, Cookie. Yeah, I am ready for it to be Friday. I got my toque on, comfort level 100. I'm wearing sweats to cook in. I got my slippers. We're good. We're good. It was a great day, great week. Cannot complain. Sammy sold his bike, which is a good and a little bit of a sad thing. So your turkey was awesome, Cookie. Hi, Vune. Who else we got? Faded, Titan. Welcome in, guys. Hopefully everyone's had a really good week. It felt weird to not stream during the week. I will say that, but it also felt really nice. So I don't know, lately I just been feeling like with us streaming during the week, it was just a little bit too much for, I think, both of us, both Sam and I. It felt like we were just racing the dishwasher. Yeah, I'm not hungry, but you will be soon. Dinner is pretty simple today. Nice and easy, and then we're also making some more bagel dough. Turkey was the best. Awesome. What else did you guys have with it? I'd like to know what you guys have with your turkeys. All right, so we are hoping to inspire you today to use up your Thanksgiving leftovers by making this lovely grilled cheese. Feel free to substitute out any ingredients as you see fit. Hey, Elrad. Yeah, deep fried turkey is so good, hey? So good. Like the first time you have it, a little bit mind-blowing. Yeah, Vune, I thought that you, out of like all people, would definitely love the new schedule. And I just think it'll be better when we have consecutive days to stream. I think it'll be really good. And I always just have more energy on Fridays and Mondays during the week, so then we're good to go. All right, so grilled cheesums tonight for dinner. We have some walnut sourdough from Beardo's Bakehouse. We are going to make the citrus cranberry sauce together, so that's something that we can learn today. We'll slice up some brie cheese to put in there, slice up our smoked turkey breast, which is already done and is 100 times better than the luncheon meats that you get in the store. The in-laws stuffing, perfect. Succotash, sauerkraut, green beans, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes. Deadly. Hi, Randy. Good to see you too. Yeah, grilled cheesums. Praise Jesus. Lord Jesus. Oh, Sammy. Already? Yeah. You get tired early. Well, I just felt like a lot of people go to bed early. It's not just you in Europe. Oh no. Is that how we're gonna start today, guys? Vune? Let her rip. And so we are making bagel dough today. We're making 2 dozen. So what, the recipe we made earlier this week only made 8 and we need 24. So we're gonna triple the recipe. Wait. Nope. Yeah, we'll triple it anyways. That'll be close enough. If we double it, it's not enough. If we triple it, it's too much. But can you really have too much bagels?
Nope.
Oh, there it is, Vune. It's trending, Vune. It's okay, Vune. We're trending. Yeah, now everyone go to Vegas and just pray that you have better luck. All right, so I think we should mix the bagel dough up first. Get that going. And then while it's doing its first bulk proof, then we can get our cranberry sauce going on the stove because that will take us about 10 minutes. It's very, very quick to make. Also, making cranberry mayo afterwards is really good too. There it is, Faded. Don't do it, it's a trap. It's a trap. Yeah, it's wrecked right now, for sure. And yeah, this will be a pretty quick stream today, guys, I would say. Yeah, everyone loses tonight. At least it's fair. All right, we can take our bread out, the cranberries. And we produce a lot of cranberries here in BC. They're all prepared on the mainland in a spot called Langley. So yes, we will see the BC grown label on them. Pretty awesome. Okay, the turkey breast that we're using, look how nice and dark that skin is. I may or may not have snuck a little bit off. It's rigged. All right, so we'll need some yeast out for the bagels. I'm gonna leave the cheese in the fridge for now. And then with our citrus cranberry sauce, obviously we need an orange. Anyone have any exciting plans for the weekend? I have to say, it's been quite chilly here the last couple of days. We've had some not very nice wind, and I guess it's supposed to freeze tomorrow. We also did have a little bit of like sleet / snow this week too, which is very rare, a little bit shocking. Drinking beer and football weekend sounds perfect. Nice view. Another date night. That's always good. You guys have had a lot of wind too. Yeah, it's been what, the last 3 days. So chilly. So chilly. But at least it's not supposed to rain or anything this weekend for us. It's supposed to be 5 degrees and sunny. Vune. So what's this new restaurant then? You're making sushi? That's awesome. Date days are so much better when you guys just like stay home and make your own food.
Yeah. H-E-Y-Y-Y-Y.
Chips for dinner! Thank you for the 4 months, Jen. I'm so happy you started watching. Makes me feel more at home. And hello, Matt. Yeah, made it for your last 10 minutes of work. Woo! It's Friday, man. Yeah, right, Elrad? In the fall and winter, it's too cold. In the spring and summer, it's too hot. When do we live?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dog gifted a tier 1 sub to Pixar Sticks.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Dog gifted a tier 1 sub to Titan_Uranus.
Oh,
TOS?
yeah.
Dog gifted a tier 1 sub to RMMOD.
Oh,
Pixie Sticks,
yeah.
welcome in. And
Dog
Titan.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Mr.
Oh, no. You guys are getting carried away.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to do this?
Dog gifted a tier 1 sub.
Okay, this is gonna go for a bit. So I'm gonna post the link for
Oh, yeah.
the recipe in chat. Just accept it. This is gonna be going for a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Cookie. Welcome in, everyone.
Oh,
This is how to make me feel awkward on stream, is this. Mr. Mind, welcome in.
yeah.
The Real Magic Cookie gifted a tier 1 sub to HHAM85.
What kind of magical cookie are we talking about, though? That is the question.
The Real Magic Cookie gifted a tier 1 sub to Starbell_.
I mean, it's a good start, though, knowing it's real.
The Real Magic Cookie gifted a tier 1 sub to Crazy Hager.
Okay, sounds good, Mind.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving.
The Real Magic Cookie gifted a tier 1 sub.
Hey, Cookie. Thanks for giving.
Oh, yeah.
The Real Magic Cookie gifted a tier 1
Sam.
sub to Black ANTI Venom.
Oh,
Thank you, guys.
yeah.
The Real Magic Cookie gifted a tier 1 sub to 7 Midnights.
Oh,
7 midnights?
yeah.
That's a lot. How good is this
The Real
view, though?
Magic Cookie gifted a
We
tier
are
1
literally
sub
in
to
the mixer.
SCTRETO911.
Oh, yeah.
So much better.
Mad King Mac gifted a tier 1 sub to Chef_MDT second.
Oh, yeah.
Cooking girl.
Mad
Oh,
King Mac
no.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Cook and
Oh,
Chef.
no. Thank you for the follow, Chuck.
Mad King Mac gifted a tier
And
1
Matt?
sub to Vladimir P. Time.
Matt, I didn't even see those ones.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Matt, for the gifted subs. And
901.
Oh, yeah.
Dog gifted gifted a tier 1 sub to Free41.
Yeah, unsubbed. I want a refund. I can't keep track, man. I can refund you though,
Gifted a tier 1 sub
if you really want to.
745.
How's it going, Chuck? Welcome into... I swear there's more that goes on than just this.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Box Fetish.
Box fetish.
Oh yeah.
Ondog gifted a tier 1 sub to Doug_DMC.
Doug DMC, welcome in, man.
Oh yeah.
Ondog gifted a tier 1 sub to Erdrick007.
Okay, I'm using a scale. I like to weigh my ingredients when I'm baking. Annie, welcome in. Okay. It's almost too quiet in here now. Almost. How was your week, Annie? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? All right, so triple recipe. We're gonna do a little bit of math first.
Yeah.
Matt King Matt gifted a tier 1 sub to Stream Elements. They have given 67
Matt! Thanks, man. I should do this then. Because I know you're gonna go do this now. You're gonna be like, where's my hype command? I'll turn it on. That can be your command, Matt. That's for you. It's now turned on. Yes. Oh, snap. Oh, you had a Thanksgiving at your uncle's. Nice. Both your cousins were there with their 6 kids. Holy. It was crazy. I bet. So what's for dinner tonight? We are making grilled cheese, inspiring our American friends to use up their turkey leftovers from Thanksgiving. So yeah, kind of a Thanksgiving theme going on is we're gonna make some citrus cranberry sauce to go on it. Our cheese is brie, and we have this lovely walnut sourdough to go on it, as well as a smoked turkey breast. This is great content. Is that your emote? Yes. Nice, Matt. That's awesome, dude. I love it. Con. All right, mathing. Okay, so first, before we make the grilled cheese, guys, because it's very, very quick. Obviously, if you've made grilled cheese before ever, it doesn't take very long. So first, because we want to make some more bagels tomorrow on stream, we're gonna do them wood-fired on the egg again. We're gonna try something different and proof them overnight tonight. So we're gonna start the stream today by making our bagel dough, and then we will shape them, and then they'll go into the fridge until tomorrow. And then we'll finish baking them together tomorrow. Rook, how are you? I've been thinking about you lately. You've not been around too much. Is everything good? You and Penn staying warm? Yeah, Matt, you showed up and gifted, and now you leave us, hey? Well, have a safe ride home, man. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And if you're streaming, have a great stream as well. All right, so bagel dough, so simple. We need water, maple syrup, yeast, flour, salt. Apple pie with vanilla bean ice cream, heavenly. So, talcum plater. 681 grams of water. Two tablespoons maple syrup. Oh no, Annie. Yeah, not being able to eat the pie because of the crusts. Rook, you fell across the floor and you're crawling towards the cooler. No. You know what, Annie? So when I was in culinary school and I did this cooking competition, one of the challenges was to use up pulses, so like legumes, peas, etc. And I used pea flour and hazelnuts to make a pie crust, and it was so, so good. So I might be able to search back through my stuff because I'm pretty sure I kept it. I had like a little duotang that I built for the competition. I can send you that recipe because it held together and everything, and it wasn't like rock hard when you tried to put your fork through it. You just had a pulse for dinner. Okay, I will write that down so I don't forget. Also, cookie. I still have the Post-it here to get the tortilla recipe. I have to get it from my mom. Gotta type it out and then I'll send it over. So Annie needs pea hazelnut crust. I think you'll like the tortilla. I think you'll like it, I think. I don't know if you've ever had meat pies, but it's got like nice kind of Christmassy spices in it. Ooh, masoor dal, yum. That's healthy, Annie. That's a good one. It's better than nachos. Okay, 2 tablespoons of yeast as well. So the water, maple syrup, and yeast all go together to start. We let that sit for a couple of minutes and then we'll add our flour, start that mixing, and then we add our salt. Three teaspoons of salt. Perfect. We are good to go. Nachos are awesome, it's true. And for a Friday kind of meal, that's pretty perfect. Yeah, Christmas is come and gone, Rook. What? An ooze brood, a raid, and a host. Welcome in, guys. Hugs for reals. That's so good to hear, Rook. You brought crabs? Oh no.
Yeah.
Anisoterics gifted a tier 1 sub to Chuck J831.
Oh yeah.
Welcome in, Raiders. How was the deli today?
Gifted a tier 1 sub
Thanks,
to
Annie.
LZ.
Yeah, thank ya.
Oh yeah.
Ooze, where you at?
Anisoterics gifted a tier 1 sub to Disselfing.
Did I see that this was the last deli day? Is that what I saw?
Anisoterics
What's
gifted a
happening?
tier 1 sub to DMG_Sortojo 14680W.
That was too good. Tomorrow is?
Gifted a tier 1 sub
Where are
to
you
Red-
heading off to after that?
Oh yeah.
Uber Eats? That's so freaking
Tier
cool.
1 sub to FIFTYSHADESO
50 Shades of Sasha Grey.
Oh.
Frogman, thank you for the follow.
Anisoterics gifted a tier 1 sub to Sausage.
Sausage Cam.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Annie, for all of this. You made it to 100 gifted
Anisoterics
subs.
gifted a tier 1 sub to
100.
7776.
You're a legend.
Oh yeah.
Anisoterics gifted a tier 1 sub to
Okay, where are we at?
SYZ2.
Oh yeah.
Anisoterics gifted a tier 1 sub to Interceptor 811.
I think we're almost there. Yes. Nightwish Angel, thank you for the follow. As well as B Loves Green. Welcome in, guys. Woohoo! 100, yeah, they're crazy. Okay, now we're all caught up. Back to bagels. Smoked turkey cheese pizza. I saw yours on Instagram.
Oh,
This is leftover from ours.
Anisoteryx gifted a tier 1 sub.
We're gonna make a grilled cheese with
They have
it.
given 100 gift subs in the channel.
100. You made it. You rock, Annie. Yep, it speaks. Hey, Willamini. Yeah, the triangle sounds. That's the dinner bell. AKA the catfish. All right, so we need 681 grams of lukewarm water. If you want to be super precise, that should be around 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Dinner bell or Taco Bell? Taco Bell. I don't even know if that exists where we live.
Nope. I don't think
I don't think not even one is on the island. Not even one, Rook. Crunchwrap Supreme? Let's go. Yes, I am measuring in grams. I have my scale beside, sorry. That's what I'm using. And here is what I'm following.
there is one Taco Bell. Downtown Victoria.
I love to use
Sorry, I lied.
King Arthur flour recipes because they do their recipes in weight measurements, so grams. And it's just so much more precise. Also, they have a baker's hotline. So if anything goes wrong, you can literally talk to someone and they'll help you with whatever's happening. Yeah, right, Jen? It's like Taco Bell in BC is not a thing. We're on Vancouver Island. There's one in Nanaimo. Yeah, a baker's hotline. Super cool. So we're gonna make 24 bagels, or actually, sorry, 32 bagels. And then we're proofing them overnight. And then on stream tomorrow, we're gonna bake them outside in the wood-fired oven. Let's get that lukewarm water. Who are we feeding these bagels to? Our friend is buying 1 dozen. And the rest of them, I think I want to drop a couple off at a local craft brewery here because I want to trade them bagels for some wort to make the bagels. And then the rest I think are just going to be for us. Because we love bagels. Bye, Ooze. Thank you so much for the raid. Have a wonderful weekend. And enjoy your last deli day tomorrow. It's always fun moving on to new things. All right, finally, got some action. Bagels for beer? Beer for bagels. So one very key ingredient in making bagels is called barley malt syrup. And that's what helps them, I don't know where it lives now. That's what helps them turn the proper color, as well as getting that nice sheen in them. And how they get that is actually the brewing process. So when you heat up your barley or wheat with the water, that makes wort. So it's a sugar water that is then fermented to make the beer. So very, very similar to this barley malt syrup and way less expensive. So when Sam and I, my fiance, helped open a brewery a couple of years ago, we were trying to be creative with how to use beer in the cooking, in the restaurant aspect of it. And it was actually the brewer that told us about making the bagels and just to see if it would work. And it was amazing. It worked so well. So I have contacted a brewery here. I'm talking to the head brewer, who is also a former chef. Ta-da! And we're gonna make something happen. Maybe we could even do a brewery tour. Quickie girl, welcome in. You're good family. Okay, but seriously, where did that go? Sammy? Do you know where the barley syrup went? Did you break it? Upstairs? Weird. Okay, well, we don't need that today, but I will show you it tomorrow. Okay, it was hiding in there. It wasn't with the rest of the sugars. So this is it. Barley malt. So this is my stand mixer. So this is the dough hook, and then we have a spatula on this side to scrape everything off. All right, into our water, let's get 2 tablespoons of yeast. Yes. We got an NM Rook with 19 months. A 19-month resub in a row. Thank you very much, Rook. We've missed ya. Holy, this guy.
My body hurts.
We're keeping him up. It's okay, camera. We're getting some stuff in here right now. It's okay. So we want our water lukewarm to start because yeast is kind of laying dormant right now. So having the water lukewarm, it will wake the yeast up and it will start to activate it and help the bread rise. If your water is too hot, the yeast will get too warm and it will die. If the water is too cold, the yeast won't wake up. They'll be like, no, I'm too cold and I'm not doing anything.
I'm cold.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything.
M4I King? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, we will wake up the yeast and it will grow. So now we can see it's kind of absorbing the water already. I always like to just give it a quick little turn around. Holy, you guys.
NM Ruke gifted a tier 1 sub to Complex Pineapple.
Oh, yeah.
It's my king.
NM
Okay.
Ruke gifted a tier 1 sub to Cryptical.
Thank you, Rook. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
NM Ruke gifted a tier 1 sub to Big Time.
Welcome in, all new subs.
Oh.
Okay, also to this, 2
NM
tablespoons
Ruke
of maple
gifted a tier
syrup.
1 sub to Losing Money 76.
Oh, yeah.
NM Ruke gifted a tier 1 sub to Mrs. Syntax.
Look at this maple syrup. Are you ready for this? Big time boy. Thank you very much, Rook. You guys are spoiling me today. Check this out. So this is from Sam's parents. They live in Ontario in Canada. And they tapped about 30 maple trees in their yard. And this is how it looks. So they send this to us. And look at how it crystallizes, even keeping it in the fridge.
Tier 1 sub to Quickie Girl 100.
Quickie girl.
They have given 11 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you, Rook. Y'all ready for this? And seriously, the maple candy, even though it's like clear, it tastes so good. Rook. No, don't. Don't. You guys got a real subtrain going today, I see. It must be Thanksgiving. I say thanks, and you guys just keep giving. A shot of maple syrup? That I can do. A half and half whiskey and maple syrup, or should we do some homemade apple rum? All right, one more mix. I take a shot of maple and Sammy takes a shot of whiskey. Okay. I freaking love maple syrup. We have more, don't worry, guys. Oh, that's Zach's jelly. Like this is what we get. So it's either the can with the French writing on it, or that's from Sam's parents. They bottled it. It's really beautiful. It's almost a sin as a Canadian to not have maple syrup in the house. And you know what? We tried a little bit in our coffee this morning, and it was shocking how much you could actually taste the maple flavor. So like something with the roasty, nutty flavor of the coffee really goes well with the maple. Okay, we need 1.17 kilos of bread flour, which has a little bit more strength than all-purpose flour, and we do want that extra strength when we're making bagels because we want the chewy texture. We don't want it to be like fluffy like a bun. Do this, Sammy. Or where did the apple rum go? Oh, it is up there. Take the jar on the right. It's way better. Sammy's finishing the jack. I guess we should finish it off. Oh. My mixer cord is feeling like changing up the scenes. Sorry. Your maple syrup's from Whole Foods and it's from Shady Farms. It says to refrigerate it. I do refrigerate it, and it even crystallizes in the fridge. This was from last year. So Sam's mom learned that if they don't cook it down as much, so if they don't make it too thick, then it doesn't crystallize that much. I guess we'll just follow up with this. It's Friday. Ooh. Oh, I even get sugar pieces. Just wait, I don't want it to fall out. Hey, I was supposed to have that. What was that? What was that? Now we just have candy. That was supposed to be for me. All right, let's get this bread mix in. Sam's going to get more. The scissor. Okay, 1.17 kilos. Have you guys ever done the maple syrup in the snow? That's something I've always wanted to do. Maple syrup shizat. Tonight on stream, we're doing shizats. Sammy, it's all here.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I let him go search for it. That's what he gets.
You eat new one then?
No,
This one, eh?
I'm trying to get this bread mixed in. These bagels.
Bagels? Are
Bagels.
you adding a Y to it?
Yeah. Bagel.
Here's your shot.
Boom. Oof. Oof, maron. That's gonna be a full one. Okay, cheers, guys, to a lovely Thanksgiving with all of the foods and family and friends. If anyone knows what show that saying is from, we're friends forever. Yeah, oof, maron. All right. Yes, big time boy. Big time, big boy. R.I.P. James Gandolfini. R.I.P. Okay, so we still need to add 3 teaspoons of salt to this. So you're saying that this whole time, it was because of the gabagool? Mixer, are you okay? I don't know if the mixer's done a batch this big before. Just needed to help it out a touch, get it started. You guys are literally in the mixer. So now I'm gonna add the salt. Now that I see it's absorbing the water, and this dough is very dense. It is not a like nice fluffy dough like a brioche or a white home style bread. So it might even need a little bit of help in a KitchenAid mixer too. I noticed that at the start it didn't want to really come together, but that doesn't just mean add more liquid, because that can mess with the recipe. Some doughs are really dense and others are lighter. Yeah, it's like saying Mother Mary. Oh, Lord. According to Reddit, love it. You are bread faded? This looks good though. I think the mixer is happier with a bigger batch. So this, we need to mix this until it's really nice and smooth. And that's how we know it's mixed enough. You can also do, it's called a window test, where we take a little piece of dough and keep stretching it in between our fingers, and if we can see through the dough without it breaking, then you know you're good. But it takes about 10 minutes. This is not actually a commercial grade mixer. It's a Swedish brand that we stumbled upon after we weren't super happy with our KitchenAid. So it's called an Incarcerum, and this thing is a beast. It's got every attachment you could want, and I've never had any issues with it. Come together right now over me. Yeah, until now. Turn it up a little bit. Get it going. I need to add yeast onto my shopping list. Done. Oh gosh, Jen. It's funny because I was thinking about it the other day. So I just see all these posts about people like setting up their stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, we have Christmas decorations. I was like, do I want to set it up? Do I need to go through that? So to be honest, Jen, whenever you are happy, you set it up. I don't have much. I mean, all of my decorations are almost inherited. So I'm not someone who's like a super consumer and like all over the holidays like that. I'm just there for the food and family and friends. Yeah. Spark. Don't even. I mean, it is still November, so usually I wait until December, but you're so close, Jen, that this isn't even an argument. Yeah, just keep it up all year long. This thing. This is a big dough ball in here, but it's looking good. Yeah, does November even exist? No, but Black Friday does. Yeah, don't forget our gifts. Hello. No, just kidding. Only if you're good. October. Okay, are you just gonna chill there or are you gonna do something? Yes, there you go, electrical. Keep one room fully Christmas decorated and rent it out on Airbnb year round. Just rent out a Christmas themed room. Might be a bad hint. Yeah, Titan. It's like, oh, something smells. Is that coal? No, it's soft. Bye, Nightwish. Thanks for hanging out. Have a wonderful night. Okay, I'm gonna turn it up a bit more still. Get this thing going. We will knead it into submission. Sorry, electrical. Sometimes I get carried away on Fridays. This is a new thing, streaming on Fridays. Kate After Dark. All right, so now that this is going and I don't have to babysit it too much, let's work on our cranberry sauce at the same time. Yeah, Kate unplugged. But if I unplug, then you won't be able to hear the microphone. See, the other day I took the spatula out of here when it was mixing, and I feel like that might be better. Oh. Because it doesn't stick, right? This dough is not sticky, it's just heavy. Oh yeah, it's not struggling at all. It's mixing easier than one batch did. It's gonna be good bagels. Alice in Chains unplugged? That would be nuts. Half and half. Or can even go this way. Hee hee. Like when the dough feels warm, that's a good sign. Okay, here's our sauce pot for our cranberry sauce. It is so simple. And in my opinion, you can't beat this with the store-bought stuff. Easy cranberry sauce with 4 ingredients. Hey. Okay, 340 grams of cranberries. I mean, I usually just pour the cranberries in and then measure out my ingredients to that amount. Ho-gerific! How is your day, man? When you see a guy trying to haggle at the hospital cafeteria 2 minutes before it closes because the fries look old. Hello? No, not from the can. Although it is very nostalgic when you get the one that's like the jelly version in the can, and then it makes the suction sound when it comes out. Yeah, there's good memories there for sure. Titan, he works at a hospital. He's a pediatric nurse. Also, ho-gerific, you might be happy to know that Sam and I have been crushing so much Grey's Anatomy, and I am loving it. All right, so that looks, yeah, about 3 cups worth of cranberries. What's been the best thing you've ever eaten from there, ho-gerific? Yeah, Grey's Anatomy. I think we're only on the 2nd season. Hey, Dust. Happy Thanksgiving, man. Hope you're having a good week. And thank you. Yeah, I am comfy tonight. It's Friday. I am done work for the week. And I am streaming in comfort. You are more into Scrubs. See, that's another one that I have to watch.
That's so good.
Like, first I watched House. Now we're doing Grey's. And then Scrubs? Okay.
Scrubs would be the funniest part of all 3.
No. I definitely have done cranberry sauce in a can. But this one is my favorite. I don't know. It's the texture thing. Funky Fridays or comfy Fridays? You were done after the Code Black episode? The bomb?
Yeah.
That was a pretty epic one. Okay, our dough. Can you guys tell how it's been changing a little bit? All right, sugar. It's a rice noodle bowl with peanut sauce, veggies, and sesame halloumi. That sounds delicious.
Brooke, which one next?
Rook, Sammy needs help. He says, should we do blueberry, Hellboy?
Well, probably not this one.
Definitely not Hellboy.
So it's
What's
one of
the
these.
other one? What's that one?
Scorp? Yeah.
Oh. All right, so for 3 cups of cranberries, we will put, I don't want to go crazy with the sugar, so I always start with a little bit, and then if I feel like it needs more at the end, then we can still add it. But I'd rather not use a ton of sugar if I don't have to. There's McDreamy, McSteamy, and then McSammy.
What about McVet?
He's not a doctor. Yeah, McDreamy. He's almost too soft-spoken for me. Be like, speak up. So half a cup of sugar. And then obviously we need to make it taste like citrus. So my favorite one, I mean, kind of holiday themed, is always oranges. McDoobie.
Woo!
1 drop. This is gonna be good for me. I've never seen them like this. I can smell it. It smells really good.
It tastes good.
I can taste it in the air.
It's good though.
You would be McAsian. Oh, terrific. You're the best. Okay, so we're going to first zest our orange. It's looking like our dough is about 75% of the way there. Just telling by how it's starting to smooth out. I don't think I'm gonna zest this entire orange. That might be too much.
That's good.
It's all spices and no extract. Nice. So they're not adding anything extra, that's just how it is. They're not trying to make it hotter. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready, Rook, but I'll do it. Mmm. Is there hiccups? No. That's delicious. It's like Tabasco, but way more flavorful.
It's also like the stuff that you get at.
Yeah, so fruity. That is so good.
This is all brought to you by Rook. He's like, you guys need some spice in your life.
Yeah, Rook spiced us up.
He just gave me a coupon code, so I ordered some hot sauces. And I got a couple bottles of sauce.
Frickin' good, hey? All right, so other options for your cranberry sauce if you want to add spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, but I don't usually do that. The only other thing I do is the orange juice in there. Oh, you're a hot sauce collector, Jen? Oh my gosh, we should have you over one time. We'll do like a hot sauce themed stream. I mean, there is space. If you guys ever want to get out of this city. Yeah, I can't hate Alton Brown. Not a chance. Yeah, yes. This looks amazing. I'm gonna juice the whole orange into here. So zest half and juice it all. Look how good this bagel dough is looking. It's really starting to come together. How it's kind of forming the strands of gluten. It was so good, Rook. And look, I didn't get a hiccup. So it might be the type of pepper that my body reacts to. Or maybe I've just been eating enough hot sauce that I'm getting used to it more. Or that, yeah, maybe it's the extracts. Okay, I'm gonna bring this over to the stove. We'll turn it on to medium heat and just get that simmering. It should take about 10 minutes. We wanna cook this until the cranberries start to pop and release their juices, and then it will cook down just a touch. And then we'll be good to go, and you can serve it cold or warm, up to you. So we had Canadian Thanksgiving over a month ago. So Canadian Thanksgiving is the second week in October, so it's always the Sunday, second Sunday in October. So I'm using up our leftover smoked turkey from that time. So yeah, we're not really celebrating the American Thanksgiving. It's never been a thing for us. But we thought we would kind of keep with the holiday theme and do our own thing. It's okay, Dust. What are you doing? Yeah, you guys should totally come for an island adventure before the snow comes. Because I feel it. All right. Cranberry sauce is on. Looking like this is almost done. So let's give it a little look-see. You had to work, but they catered for you guys, so that's nice. Yeah, very nice. I would say that you deserve that if you are working. Was it turkey dinner and everything? Rook, don't feel bad about losing all your bones because everyone else already has anyways. Okay, so grab piece of dough. So see how it's still sticking to my finger? It's not ready yet. It shouldn't be sticky at all. So we've not mixed the gluten quite enough. And the thing is if we don't mix it enough, then our bagels aren't gonna hold together and they can go flat on us. There are many, many things that could go wrong. So mixing your dough is one of the most important parts about baking. Turkey stuffing and green beans? Sounds delish, Dust. Yeah, Rook. I would say upgrading the cameras for this year was one of the best things we could have done, because I know that you guys love it, but I love it so much too. And that's the thing. Don't buy anything full price. And you can make those upgrades maybe a little bit sooner. So yeah, that was our upgrade for 2019. For 2020, definitely you want to switch up the lighting a little bit in here. And maybe some graphics is what I'm thinking. We'll see. Sam's tongue is hot. My tongue is still a little bit spicy too. Yeah, also we upgraded the big green egg. It's true. I'm gonna turn this up a bit more. What is this doing? Yeah, did we downsize? Did we upgrade? Yeah, the original days. Hey, I'm just happy I stuck with it, Rook. You guys make me want to be better. Thanks, Rook. 500 biddies. Getting closer to that sink. We are like basically halfway. This is amazing. No more doing dishes in the bathtub. I mean, first world problems, really. But it's a thing. Yeah, Dust, because the big cutting boards don't fit in the sink. Here's proof. She ain't fitting. There's no way you can wash that without getting water everywhere. Yeah, might as well just wash them outside with the hose. You had a double wide? Oh yeah, for the brewery. We should have came and salvaged it before you moved. Okay, I am feeling good about how this is looking now. Yes. So now, when I poke it, nothing's stuck. Okay, safety first. Unplug your machine always. And so now we're gonna do a bulk proof, which just means that we're gonna proof the entire ball of dough together at once. And then after about 15 minutes, then we're gonna shape it. And then it's gonna do the second proof, but a lot slower in the fridge overnight. And that actually creates more strength in the dough and more flavor. And if you're into it, you could also use a little bit less yeast and sugar, just because we're not trying to rush the dough to proof in like an hour, right? So that's why there's so much yeast and sugar in grocery store breads. Stuff like Wonder Bread and Dempster's, all of that good stuff, is they're trying to make it as fast as possible, and how to do that is feeding the yeast with sugar. And I maybe read somewhere or watched a show where it said that it might not be the gluten in those breads that people are allergic to, but rather the yeast that's manufactured for it. So something to think about. I don't really get affected too much by bread and eating that kind of stuff, so I don't know. But Annie could weigh in on this maybe, because he is celiac. Okay, so I'm just going to ball this up into a nice ball. Should be able to take it out without it sticking. It's a big one. And so I'm just kind of turning it into itself. You're becoming an uncle in less than 3 weeks. Congrats. That's gonna be fun. Thank you very much for the follow as well. All right, have fun moving stuff around. And thanks for hanging out with us too. I hope you have a good weekend, and maybe you can catch some of my other streams coming up. So Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, if you have some time. You never noticed a difference going on the gluten-free diet. So you didn't know anything was wrong until you had the blood test. That's crazy. You're hoping it's a false positive. Yeah, let's hope so. Hey, Aviator. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, even though it's a little bit late. And yeah, ours is on the second Sunday of October for Canada. So ours we had a while ago, but still doing some holiday themed meals. Get this big baby out. And now all we're gonna do with our dough ball, we're gonna set a 15-minute timer, and then we'll check it at that point. Just gonna cover it with a towel so it doesn't dry out as it rises. And now we can focus on making our dinner. Grilled cheesums. Yum. All right, 15 minutes. Okay, quick check. Our cranberry sauce simmering away. I might even move it to a bigger burner.
Oh, yeah.
Yum.
Thank you very much for the resub. 3 months, Aviator. Yum. Okay, so we're gonna let that keep simmering. We have to slice up our bread. At least I thought this was walnut. It might be raisin. Raisin walnut? Oh no, Sammy. It'll still be good, I think. Yay! Yay! Thanks, Rook, for the 100 biddies. Yeah. I guess I don't really have to watch the cranberry sauce, because we can listen for it. We can listen for the popping, and that way we know when it's almost done. What is the most number of people I've fed at one sitting? Yeah, like in a restaurant? Oh gosh. Annie, I don't know if you were prepared for this. Yeah. Yeah, like a la carte from a menu, or like a plated function, or a buffet. We need some more criteria here. Yeah, right, Rook? This is why I switched up the schedule. It was because people like you, and also most of us, well, I wanted to switch it up, but I just didn't say anything because I'll just keep doing stuff. I'm a worker that way.
I was like, hey, we gotta switch it.
But Sammy wanted to switch it, and I love it. Get to see you guys more. Sweet, Aviator. So, greatest number of people fed per cook? Ooh. Sam's calculating. In one sitting? Okay, well, let's think about the one function where it was just you and I, and we had the full restaurant. How many people were we cooking for?
That was 110.
That was 110 people split between the two of us. And they needed their food in an hour. It's like, pardon?
Then we did
Okay, I need to even this out first.
350 in the Tulip Room at the Enjoy Center.
Yeah, our biggest function that Sam and I ever did together was 350 people.
10 people, so 35 per. So yeah, we did better by ourselves.
Yeah. I'm gonna make 3 grilled cheeses, guys, because they're pretty small. Yeah, Sam and I are really good when we cook together. We're a great duo in the kitchen and out of the kitchen. Oh, sit. Rook's saying, why are you going into this one? We're not ready for that one. Don't do it. That's cute. Hellboy. Smelling like cranberry sauce. Delish. 85% Reapers. Yeah, I'm not going into that. I value my life. A chopstick worth. Jen, you need to take a photo of it. Take a photo and send it over, or post like a link in chat.
Too much.
Night View. Have a good sleep. And yeah, see you soon. See you in like...
It is too much? Can't be that much.
20 hours maybe.
Okay, I honestly didn't do anything. I don't think I had enough.
It didn't do anything. See, this is what happens. It's like, this happens to a lot of people for like different things. It's like, they taste something and it's like, well, that was like nothing. And then they go for a little bit more and it just like blows their face off. I think some of my favorite times, like cooking with hot things though, is when you have chicken wings on the menu and the person's like, make them like light my face on fire. And you're like, challenge accepted. Everyone, gather the chilies. How's it going, Scoozy?
Oh, I got it this time.
He got it when it takes his
It's
breath
not as
away.
bad as I thought, though.
All right, very serious question. Do we put mayo on the outside of grilled cheese or do we put butter? Guys, what do you use on the
Whoa.
outside of your grilled cheese?
I can feel that down there.
It's bubbling.
Bubbling.
It's bubbling,
good.
guys. It's gurgling.
That's tasty, though, still.
Butter. Yes, Rook. I was like, please, no one leave me hanging with the mayo. This is a
Mayo.
David Chang kitchen hack. Oh, hi, Mike Sai. Actually, we're going more savory with this. It's not a super sweet raisin bread. It's like raisin and oat sourdough. Doing like a brie and cranberry grilled cheese with turkey. I think the smoked turkey would be really good with it. But yeah, David Chang life hack in, I believe it was the Momofuku cookbook, said this madness about putting mayo on the outside of the grilled cheese instead of butter. It does give a better toast. Just saying. It's tried and tested.
I think the other one hit harder at first. But this one lasts way longer in your mouth.
He's like slurring his words.
Holy.
You tried it, butter is better. Butter might have better flavor. But I guess, here's the thing, guys. it depends on what butter we're using and what mayo we're using. So we don't really know what is better because there's so many different variations around the world. So Scoozy, your butter might be better than this Hellman's mayo.
Oh yeah, it's good for sure.
Sammy's dying. I don't hear any popping from the cranberries yet. Keeping an eye on him. Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. Love it.
Say that 5 times fast.
Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. I think I could do that one.
Do it.
Kerrygold. I think that's a pretty good one. Duke's mayo. Oh, yeah, imagine bone marrow on the outside of a grilled cheese. That's deadly. Yeah, someone said that they would send us some mayo, but I think it costs too much to ship the Dukes here. All right, I'm just gonna build these on here. That's our tops. We'll leave that for a sec. All right, slicing the Turks. If you can stand the Hellboy, you can do almost anything. All right, Rook, that's something to work up to then. So smoked turkey breast. You can tell by just the color of the skin, all that smoke flavor in there, but I don't want to leave the skin on for this because when you smoke it, it goes a little bit rubbery. So I'm going to take that off, but don't worry. It's not like all the flavors just in the skin. When you smoke it, it's all throughout.
My tongue's going numb from the hot sauce.
Rook, Sam's tongue is numb. Choose sauces without extract. Okay, we are learning things here. Guys, I think the cranberry sauce is almost done. I mean, I've not heard any popping yet, but let's just take a look together. All of the leftover turkey almost gone. Well, sandwiches, always good. Did you make the breakfast tacos, Cookie? Do this. I mean, I'll really be able to tell if it's almost done by just giving it a taste. And then we can choose to have this more chunky, which I like, or you guys can blend it after if you want it more smooth. Oh, you missed having turkey? I'm sad to hear that, Quickie girl. Hey, Adam, how's it going? Yeah, very quick kind of meal. Nice orange flavor in there. And it is not too sweet. I'm gonna turn that down to like really low. Let that go maybe 30 seconds more, and then we'll take it off. It's still gonna steam itself a little bit once we take it off the burner. The fact that Sammy didn't have to go to any dairy is quite beast. Yeah, most people go for milk or ice cream. He did good. He is quite beast. I think we can confirm that, Rook. All right, so that's just gonna come off the burner and we're gonna let it cool down on this side. Soup, tacos, sandwiches, leftover mash of all the good stuff. Yeah. Sounds delish. Right. Slicing up our turks. You can go really thick or really thin. Up to you. But I think this is way better than the smoked turkey breast from the deli. Unless your deli smokes their own turkey breast, then you can't really beat that. Hank, thank you for the follow. Hello, succulent cheeseburger. As many beans as you want go into awesome sauce. What kind of question is that? Hey. That's our bagel timer. I think I'll try and get these sandwiches on, and then we can shape the bagels together. Aw, Pendleton. Yeah, watching a stream on a 4K monitor, that's gotta be pretty all right, Rook. Sam, would you like some mayo on the inside of your sandwich as well? Or is the brie probably enough?
Probably enough.
The brie is gonna get quite cheesy, I think. So let's do bottom layer, our smoked turkey. This is pretty perfect size of bread and meat. Look at that. Where we injected the turkey with butter and Tony Chachere's. You can see the line running through, the line of flavor. Make a hot sauce mayo aioli. Yeah, Tony's Creole injection was super good, Rook. Welcome in, Agro Kitten. Thank you for the follow. Gotta use all the turkey. Spread it out. All right, guys, before we go any further, I think it's a wise idea for us to start heating up our griddle pan for the grilled cheese. I mean, by all means, if you have a panini press, this could go in there too. But I like to use my trusty griddle pan. So we'll get that onto a medium heat. That's the key with making grilled cheese, is you don't want to go too high, because then your bread will toast before your cheese is melted. And then if you go too low, well, then nothing's gonna happen, really. All right, so pan's heating. I think our next step here is to put the cranberry sauce on. We'll put it in the middle to make kind of a cement to hold everything together. Yum. And the tart and sweetness of this will definitely contrast the smoke flavor from the turkey, as well as the creaminess of the brie cheese. So cranberry and brie is a really good combination. I know sometimes people do the baked brie rounds, And they'll do a cranberry sort of sauce to serve with it. Baked brie is always a good idea. And this is not too wet either, so it's not going to make the sandwich too wet. Okay, last thing we got to do is slice up our cheese. We're going to cut that cheese. Double cream. And yes, it is Costco brie, if you were wondering. How should we do this? I think I'll start slicing this way. And it is totally okay to put like the rind into your grilled cheese. Why not? Everything's gonna melt. Why not triple cream? Funny you ask, Cookie, because Sam does not like triple cream. He actually likes cold brie. Whereas I like the warm brie, and the triple cream is actually just like an older aged brie. Doesn't actually have triple the amount of cream. Just let it, they age it longer so it gets softer and therefore it seems more creamy. Again, Rook? Let's load this up. Yeah, dope. Homer Simpson. I also saw at Costco they had like a really fancy French brie in a wooden container. It's like, what is this madness? This is not wax. So it's called the rind. And what this is actually mold. So brie is ripened from the outside in, whereas for something like blue cheese is they put the mold in the middle. So it ripens from the inside out. Scoozy, used to it. Please don't tell me that you lose it in real life too. It's just a game. Luckily, with these bones, they don't cost you anything. Use the rind on the Gruyere. What do you do with that, Rook? Hey, Cabbage, welcome in. How was your day? These are gonna be rich? Definitely, Dust. We've been doing so good this week, though. We've been eating healthy and we went to the gym. So this is like kind of our Friday treat, I think. Yeah, it's a rind and you can eat it. Some people don't like it though. It's kind of just like soft and spongy. But when you eat it with the brie, like the cheese on the inside, you don't notice it. I wouldn't waste it. All right, so now we can do the top. Boop. 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 How do I fit in the gym and work and stream? I get up at 5. And to be honest, the gym gives me like so much energy for the day. And then I go to work, come home, and then here we are. Enjoying fall leftovers and playing Nintendo with family sounds amazing. What game are you playing? Is it Switch or like old school Nintendo? This bread is chocked full of raisins, Rook. Yeah, life could be harder, Cabbage. It sounds like you're having a wonderful time. Jen, you want to be that person? Honestly, sometimes you just need to like tell yourself to be that person, because that's the only thing that can happen. If you want it to happen, it will happen. If it's not actually something that should happen, it's not going to. Yeah, it was mayo. Sneaky mayo dust. We had a question earlier of who puts mayo on their grilled cheese and who puts butter. Yoshi's Island, fun. I have not played that yet. Yeah, daily affirmations, exactly. To be honest, like once you get yourself like in the gym or at least doing something in the morning, I have so much more energy now. Like you think you would be more tired from expelling more energy, but I don't know, my body might be weird, but I feel 100 times better within a week. That's it. And I've also read somewhere before that building a new habit into your life takes about 21 days of you being consistent with it. Okay, let's go over to the stove. Our pan's been heating up. It feels perfect. Not too hot. Not too cold. It's just right. Now, will we be able to fit 3 sandos? I think so. Okay, so these should take a good couple of minutes on each side. And then it's always a good idea to let your grilled cheese rest for a couple minutes before you slice into it, just so you don't squish all your melted cheese out of it. Oh, you work from home. Yeah, when you're at that point, it is hard to get out of the house, it's true. I mean, you can always do stuff from home. Just you have to be more strict with yourself. I think that's it, which is really hard. I know that I am bad at doing that as well. It's easy to just keep doing what you do, right? Minnesota! Welcome in, Taz. How's your night, man? Yeah, that's some artisan bread. It's true. Reducing cranberries until they become jello. Yeah, there's a lot of pectin, especially if you blend it right and open up the seeds. Same thing with blueberries. Intermittent fasting, that's what Sam's doing. He eats like in certain hours of the day and going to the gym. Increase your energy tenfold. Even though my job is very physical, I still feel better kind of expelling my energy before doing it. It's weird. You got a fat bowl of pho, and now you're chilling with some whiskey. That sounds like a great Friday. Let me just check to make sure the heat is perfect on these, and then I think we're gonna start shaping some bagels. Okay, it was a little bit high to start, but it's not too dark to start with, so just want to check this last one. Yeah, we'll be okay. About another minute on that side, which is okay because the turkey is sliced nice and thin, and then the other side has the cheese. We'll be okay. We got this, guys. I made you go make just a regular grilled cheese. It happens. And I'm not even sorry. Wow, you give yourself an 8-hour window? See, Elrad, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. 8 hours? I mean, I probably could, but I'm always hungry. Annie, you're buzzing. Oh my God.
Holy.
The dough got a little bit bigger.
Let's make some bagels.
There's a couple of bagels in there, I think. Hendrix and tonic sounds so good right now, Annie. But I think I don't really keep alcohol in the house for a reason. A little bit of an addictive personality. Okay, we're going for the flip. We're getting like right in here. This bread with the raisins in it browning up quite nice. Oh no. Oh no. Look at this toast. It's so toasted. Don't even at me on that toasting level. That's how I like it. I don't like the bread to be soggy. You usually eat a banana and apple before midday every day. Then whatever leftover stream food you have for lunch, then whatever stream food you have left over for dinner. I know, it just keeps like cycling into itself, hey? Yeah, Annie, right? Can we get a non-rotating pan, please? No, we can't.
Look how well, it's so balanced.
Yeah, it's not unbalanced. This might be the new Interstellar, but don't say anything until Polsh is here. That's actually making me a bit dizzy. And this pan has been used, it's been making me pancakes since as long as I can remember. So it's a hand-me-down. We can't get rid of it. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Spin the pan. Oh, you spin a wheel? Let's spin the pan. What's it gonna be? You're gonna have the smoker going? What are you smoking? Yeah, big money. This is a thing we'll think about. How's our cheese? Starting to melt. Turn that down just a touch more. Eat my little piece of turkey that fell out. Ribs, brisket, and Polish sausage. What? That is one thing on my bucket list. Attend a tailgate of sorts.
I want to go to a big green egg fest.
Sam wants to go to an egg fest. Okay, we need to divide this into 3 and then into 8. I want to tailgate at a Packer game. Is that the best? My cousins are pretty big Packers fans. I'm not a football person, but I'll show up for the food. Oh, the brie is drooping. This is a good sign. Oh, yeah. Okay. We have been grilled and cheesed. The cheese pull, yeah, just wait, Dust. That's the other thing, is you're not gonna get a cheese pull if you cut into it like right away. Gotta let it rest. Can't believe how crazy this bread toasted up. But I guess it does have some fruit in it, which just that little bit of sugar will make it toast a bit more. Dun, 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 dun. Check it out. Look at that cheese. It's just kind of starting to droop. How about that one? We will wait a little bit. And then you can see I have my other board here for shaping our bagels. So maybe while we wait, I'll divide them up. When is the next egg smoking stream? Sunday we're smoking. We're doing ribs. They're actually thawing in the sink right now. So Sunday is smoked ribs, so that'll be about 6 hours, I think, on the smoker. And then tomorrow we're using the egg to bake the bagels. So we're gonna do wood-fired Montreal style bagels again. Butter burgers and cheese curds? What? Yeah, that's the trick, Dust. It's from a famous chef. He said in his cookbook, try mayo on the outside of the grilled cheese instead of butter. And then we tried it and we can't go back now. I don't know if one is better than the other, but both work great. It's up to you. Hey, Greek. Thank you very much. I hope you're having a good day. Famous chef named Kate. What? So this has risen about 25 minutes, and then we're gonna divide it. We're making 32 bagels. We'll shape it, and then it's going into the fridge until tomorrow. See if I can get a different light on here. More light. More light. Instant yeast, yeah. I have contacted a brewery here to try and get some wort to use in place of the water and maple syrup. Thanks, Greek. Yeah, we're good. We're doing so good. All right. I'm gonna stagger these so I can cut them properly. We're going on a diagonal slice. I don't think you get a cheese pull from brie though. Do you? Like a slight? How do you get, what, you just rip it? Okay, let's do this. You get a cheese pull from Brie. Don't worry, Dust. Don't worry.
We can't get it.
Yeah, I've been telling you for years. Use Tillamook.
I had it. It's fucking awesome. But I can't get it.
Yeah, Annie, once you perfect the recipe and the wort gets out, you'll be famous. Might. I've never had a raisin bread grilled cheese. This is new, but not bad. It's not a sweet raisin bread though. So this is working really nicely.
The raisins really work well with the cranberries.
And like all the spices from the turkey. The smoke flavor is not overpowering. Bake the brie on the open face, that'd be really good too. Yeah, broiling brie is way better. This is freaking good, guys. Another way to use up your leftover turkey. The George Foreman. Put it in the panini press. It is actually good. There's a reason it's still around. Yeah, Cabbage, you're just like, yes? Yes. Greek, we didn't make turkey because we celebrated Canadian Thanksgiving in October. So now we're just using up. Yeah, don't worry, guys. It's still a month and a bit after, and we're still using up our leftovers. Yeah, tasty, tasty approval. Look at this hanging down. I didn't even notice. I'm like eating my sandwich as the cheese is just like keeps dripping. What? They make gelato? No.
Huh?
Don't even tell us that. Tillamook salted caramel gelato.
I had a milkshake when I was there.
Yeah, we had milkshake.
We went to the factory last year
Yeah, we went.
in November.
Is it in Oregon?
Yeah.
Yeah, last November. Just over a year ago.
October?
The place was dead. It was perfect. My little hands. Actually, they're not little though. That's why my hands are like so awkward. They're like very much working hands, and sometimes I don't know what to do with them. They get in the way. Yeah, look at this. Like almost the same size as Sammy's. These hands are built to cook. They are well lubricated. So shiny. Guys, if your hands ever get dry in the winter, just make grilled cheese and eat it. Boar's head deli meat and cheese? What? No? We'll just go and cry now. He's spicing it up. Yeah. Oh, you got dry hands? Better put some mayo on the outside of that sandwich. Imagine you like ask someone for hand cream. It's like, hey man, my hands are a little dry. You got some hand cream? They just like pull out a squeeze bottle of mayo. What? Yeah, ashy elbows, just use some Wagyu fat. But seriously, like, back then, that's what they actually did. It was like used all the animal fat. Ching! Welcome in. Thank you for the raid and the host, guys. We're just munching on our grilled cheeseums. It's a mess. It's delicious. How was your stream today? After this, we're going to shape 32 bagels to bake on stream tomorrow. Pumpkin pie, oh, perfect, very festive. Well, you should think about making a turkey brie and cranberry grilled cheese if you have some leftover turkey. Yeah, just use the rendered fat on the outside for toasting.
But we do have a ribeye.
That Satchery's injection little piece of turkey that you get, so good. It's like a little hit of spice. We will remove the food. Back away from the food. One sec, guys. You're good. I just need to put my hair up. Oh no. Okay, we are secured. Hee hee. Look like a little egghead now.
Oh, you'll know tomorrow. You'll know.
You feel like you've made the sandwich in the past? Yes. Yeah, how's your stomach, Sammy?
It feels good right now.
Guys. But first, we have to give it a boop.
Wait.
Oh, Sam said wait.
You already boop?
No, I didn't go full boop.
You didn't go full boop?
Okay, sounds good, Rook. Thank you very much for the biddies. So appreciate it, dude. As well as a 19-month resub.
Okay.
Hope you have a wonderful sleep. And here's a boop in the bagel dough for you. Boop. Oh, what's in here? Hello? Oh, it's a trick. It was a trap. Love you, Rook. Hopefully you can catch us tomorrow. Oh, apple would be so good. Brie, apple, cranberry. Yeah, with no turkey.
This is exactly what you're looking for.
You can't have me around here anymore? Get off my finger. All right, so we need 32. The way I'm gonna do it is divide this into 3 and then do 8. It's kind of silly to me that a recipe doesn't make a dozen. Might have to do some fandangling with some math. Yeah, right? Sourdough bread is the greatest for brie cheese sandwiches. This is our second time making bagels on stream. And I think this dough turned out a lot better with me making a bigger batch. Holy.
I would trade you for this.
Whispering in my ear, you would think it's like sweet nothings. No, shows me a picture of a car and says, I would trade you for this. But I can't even be mad because it is a very beautiful car.
You know I love you.
I know. I just had to share. Yeah, pretty. Wegmans. Okay.
No.
Wegmans bagels.
RSQ8.
Q8?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna divide, Sammy's gonna shape. So basic instructions, we want to roll it into a rope that's about 6 inches long. And then you flip the rope together under your fingers. And then roll it again to make the round. And so Montreal bagels have a larger hole in the middle compared to New York bagels. And they're not as fluffy either. A Lambo SUV. Amaze. Your Greek mother used to make brie, apple, fig jam, and avocado wrap. Holy, sounds amaze. Figs. I saw some figs at the store the other day, but they were too expensive to justify buying. And we want it, it doesn't feel the same without the wort, hey?
No.
It doesn't get the smoothness from it. So your bagel should look nice and smooth. He is a master. I mean, he was born in Germany, so he's basically a bagel man. And we used to make, what did we used to make? 2 dozen a day?
Yeah, about that.
About 2 dozen a day. Fresh, which is not that much, but when you have to do it every day, you get really good at it. So one of those things where practice makes perfect. Oh, figgy pudding. Oh my gosh. Is that the same as sticky toffee pudding? No, that has date. That has dates in it. I mean, I love sticky toffee pudding. Just makes me want to sing Christmas carols. The figgy pudding. Nice, Jane. Yeah, he left Germany when he was, what, 5? 4. He says he fudged it up. We might revisit later. Thanks, 5-star alpha. Okay, let's try, guys. So it's important at this stage to actually get most of the air out. So we're rolling, we're putting pressure. I can take this away if you want. We can just go on the wood.
Yes.
I just didn't want it to stick at first. Hey, this works. So we're taking all the air out now because it's gonna build up later, right? So now flip it together, and then just depending on your finger size, I mean, I probably go 3. And then we wanna roll it
I'm you flippant, yo.
to get it to come together. You got a little bagel. You have samosas?
8 more.
We're running out of trays.
We only have 2 out right now. You can put it on the cutting board and cover it in plastic.
Where's my other? I have 1 sheet pan in the fridge. Is that it?
Oh, yeah, a couple.
Where'd the big one go? Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow.
So flip it, put it together, put the seam side down. Oh my God. Ah! Don't wreck him. What is he doing? Holy shit. Today's a good day. Yeah, it is. What's this one?
Oh, it's done already.
Oh. Sam, yeah, it literally looks like he's just flopping his snake around. Once again, Fridays. We can't apologize.
What up?
Cook with Kate, unplugged. What? We're comfy and we're unplugged. You guys, too good. Boom. That's 32 bagels. And we have to cook them all tomorrow. Excuse me. You're gonna be picky about your seams, please.
That's 24 bagels.
Is it only 20? Oh yeah, it is 20. It is 24? Yeah, math. Yeah. I just cook things. It's called Cook with Kate, not Math with Kate. Yeah, this will last us about a day. And then we'll have to do it all over again the next day. Now, we made some the other day, earlier this week. And our friend was over. What is it? Oh, the dog one?
No.
Oh. Hey, you're being distracting. Thank you. And now I don't remember my story.
What was the story about?
I don't know. I got nothing, guys. This is why we can't have kids. I already got a big one.
I should be able to find it. I'll find it.
What?
I'll find the story you're talking about.
Rewind.
Your friends were over.
Oh yeah, Zach was over. And we were just starting to bake the bagels. And I was like, hey man, like, are you gonna stay and try a bagel? He's like, nah, like my friend Jesse is how we met him. He's like, Jess might kill me. And I was like, ah. And 5 minutes later, he's still standing there and the bagels come out. And he's like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to try a bagel. And so then he brought a couple home for him and his girlfriend. And now they want a dozen. So we're making some bagels and we're doing $20 for a dozen. Homemade. I just laughed at him because he's like, no, I can't stay to try these. And then he stayed and tried them. It was meant to be. And then tomorrow, so process for these is they go into boiling water with the barley malt syrup. And then they get baked. So a 2-step process. And that's it, guys.
Do they get baked or do they get fired?
Yeah, are they baked or fired? I don't know. Baking them on the wood fire?
That was fun. Made some bagels.
You only tried to make bagels once in your life and you failed miserably. What do you think happened, Annie?
I think these will be better than last time though. But I think with the malt extract inside
The dough.
wort
Yeah.
makes the sugar come out and makes it have the tougher skin. I think
So what
that's the
about using the
difference.
barley malt in the dough instead of maple syrup?
We could, but I think we should just get wort. there's a big, like, if you can do wort, that's so good.
Hey Sam, how long does it take to smoke a bagel? Is this a trick question?
Well, the bagels need to cook at 400, right? No.
So they're going to bake
475.
at 375 for about 10 minutes
I could wood chip it.
on the egg.
I could throw like wet wood chips on it and smoke it that way.
If you wanted more smoke flavor.
No, I'm dead serious.
Okay. But to be honest, when we cooked them over the fire last time, you got the full like charcoal flavor already.
But if I took a handful of like hickory,
Yeah.
soaked, and just threw
Yeah,
it
you could do
just
smoked.
before I threw it, yeah, you could do it for sure. I'll do it. We'll do it. We'll try it. I'll do it in my last batch.
Yeah, as you can see, Annie, is this dough is not wet. It doesn't stick to your hands at all. It's really nice to work with. So that might have been a thing. Is it kind of when it starts to mix in the mixer, it doesn't really want to come together. So your first reaction is like, oh, I should add a little bit more moisture, where that's not a thing to do for this. So yeah, 5-star is we have a big green egg, which is a charcoal barbecue / smoker. And then we also have an attachment to put with it called a pizza porta, which makes it into a wood-fired oven. So we tried this earlier this week and it worked really, really well. Within 10 minutes, they were done. So we thought, hey, let's make a bigger batch and see how it goes. You didn't even have a mixer, Annie? This was all arm power? Well, you might have to do some more curls for the girls then. Yeah, this is mixer. No, it's not. All right, that's it for the stream. That was very quick. I wasn't lying when I said it was gonna be quick.
It's 8 o'clock.
Okay, 2.5 hours, we crushed it. Time goes by fast when you're having fun.
Look, we made 24 bagels.
We made 24 bagels and some grilled cheeseums,
Yeah.
and it was delish.
Oh, they're gonna be good.
So all we're gonna do, guys, is wrap these up nice and tight. We don't want air to get into it because it could crack the dough, and that would make it different. So nice airtight into the fridge. You can leave it for like a full 24 hours if you really want to. I've never. I usually go with like about the 14 to 16 hour point, and then we'll finish them tomorrow. Boil them, bake them, good to go. Yeah, and on to the next bone-in stream. Okay, who we got? What we got going on? Should we go visit Graham? I think he's just folding origami. Let's do it. Origami.
Origami, yeah.
Penguin Tea, thank you for the follow. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow. We've not seen Graham for a bit. And I just want to say thanks, guys, for all the biddies today, the resubs, and a ton of gifted subs. Very, very generous. Definitely a Thanksgiving stream. Schlaft gut. Hopefully I said that right. Okay, guys, take care of yourselves. Enjoy Thanksgiving festivities if you still have that going on, and we will be back tomorrow. It'll be an afternoon stream, so something a little bit earlier. All right, let's go show Graham and Amanda some love. Bye.